Happy Saturday. I hope the sound is okay on this. I know every time I do a live in this vertical view, I'm never sure if it's good or not. I hope this is fine. I was going to try to set it up horizontal, but I guess I still wasn't successful. Anyway, good morning. Welcome in. This is Alisa's Adventures in Cruising. As some of you may already know, if you have not been with me before, welcome in. I am just doing a little pop-up live here and hopefully gonna have a fun cruise chat with some friends if they come on in. I will be going live again on Monday for my normal Monday mood check at 7 p.m. We we should have a good time. And then next Saturday, I'm actually going to schedule a live, and I hope that to be more of a celebration of my 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, because I'm pretty excited about that and the new things that I'm going to start doing on the channel. So that should be a lot of fun. So hopefully it won't be too early. I think I'm going to try to do that more of like mid-morning, like a brunchy kind of thing. So 10, 11 o'clock maybe. And just celebrate. I think it's a big accomplishment. I'm pretty excited about it, and I want to celebrate it. So look for that next Saturday. And but before that, I'll see you all on Monday night for the Monday mood check. I know people are probably busy and doing stuff, celebrating Mother's Day this weekend, so I wasn't really sure if I was going to come on or not, but I thought I would go ahead. Hello, LF McKinley. Good early Saturday morning to you, too. How are you? Can you hear me okay? I feel like just because I started, there's all this stuff going on. I mean, I was happy with the birds chirping, but now there's planes overhead. I hear some construction noise. There's a lot going on. Usually it's peaceful out here on the porch. Good morning, controversial cruising. Fun fact: I've been waiting for at least at 5:30. We're up and waiting. Wait, you're getting ready to travel today, right? Thanks, God. 5:30. Yes, I was. The funny thing is, yes, perfect. Okay, thank you. Good morning, Etta. Good morning. I was definitely not expecting to see you this morning. Aren't you traveling? Oh, you're traveling tomorrow. I think today you're celebrating Mother's Day. Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate that. Oh, I can't. I'm gonna have to sign on the computer so I can see you guys. Yes, Evolving with Etta has something special by her name. Well, she had a wrench already, but guess what? Guess what? Guess what? She is my very first channel member, and I am super, super excited about that and thankful for that. So thank you, Etta, for coming in, and definitely thank you for being my number one member. We can hear and see. Okay, okay, thanks, Scott. Etta, hello, LF McKinley. I feel like I'm crooked. I'm sorry. I'm having technical difficulties here, you guys. It's maybe I just need my tea. Maybe I need some tea and just. Etta saying good morning, everyone. Antoinette had fun. How are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys? Scott, good morning from Etta. I was like, did I miss it? I went to your page like 7 times. The funny thing is that I was up, because I'm normally up and doing stuff, and I guess I just lost track of time. I was like, oh, I guess if I'm gonna go live, I better go ahead and do that, because it's my time now. It's my time. So sorry about that, Scott, but glad you found me. Antoinette saying good morning, everyone. Hey, hey, controversial cruising from Legacia. Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers. Yes. Happy Mother's Day. Are you guys doing something fun, exciting? You know, I don't know, elaborate. What are we doing for Mother's Day? Tomorrow, I'm going to definitely be celebrating with my mom and daughter. And we're going to go and I don't know where we're going. We're going for brunch, but I don't know where. It's a surprise, apparently. Um, Controversial saying hi to Antoinette. Involving with Edison, Antoinette, hey friend. Hey. Wait, you have memberships? Yes, I have memberships now. I have a video that I was gonna wait to premiere. But if you want to go ahead, Scott, I am not gonna stop you. You go ahead and hit that join button. Become a member. um, I think I know who will be number two. Okay, wait. I'm okay with being number two. Thank you. Let me sign on the computer. It'll be easier to see the chats, I think. And definitely don't want to miss anything like my number two subscriber, my number two channel member coming on. Don't want to miss anything. So let me do that. I almost canceled my podcast at 10 a.m., but I didn't. Last live before I go, but I'm so happy to watch you now. Oh, thanks so much, Scott. I can't believe you're. It's time. It's time, you guys. It's time for Scott to head to Alaska. So I'm excited for you and excited to see what you have to tell us because heading there next. I'm pretty jazzed about that. I gotta get going on my packing videos. I think somebody last week asked me if I was packed yet, and I was like, no, it's too early. Why would I pack? I have the suitcase out. There's stuff in it. It's not organized or anything, but started pulling that stuff aside. So that's good. Lori Barber is here. Good morning, Lori. How are you? Aren't you traveling today too? Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate that. I know you guys are heading out on the big couples cruise. So thank you for coming in. If this is your travel day, I really appreciate it. Scott saying hi to Lori. Oh, this tea needs some sugar. Good but strong. It needs some sugar. Came to Houston to hang with my daughter. She has a busy weekend planned. Oh, that's so nice. Well, have a great time with your daughter. I'm sure that will be a lot of fun. That's what Mother's Day is about. Being able to spend some quality time. So enjoy. Antoinette saying hey to Controversial Cruising. Nightbot is reminding you guys that I'm on my way to 1K. So I appreciate that, Nightbot. Be nice to people. Yes, have a wonderful time, Miss Legacia from Etta. Lori saying hi, all lurking while doing last minute packing, driving to Port Canaveral around noon. Yeah, I knew you were heading out. Well, have a wonderful time, safe travels, and I know you're not going to necessarily post about it, but Sea Lake Journeys will, so we will hear all about your cruise. So that is awesome. Hello, friend. I'm Yvonne with Etta from Antoinette. Scott, have a great and safe trip from Legacia. That's awesome. Have a super time, Scott. I just packed last night. Why does that not surprise us that Scott just packed last night? Oh, look, see, Scott. Okay, this is why I wasn't, and thank you for becoming member number two. You guys, Scott is member number two. But I was waiting because I wanted to, have it all set up when I'm on the Streamlab, so I can give you the shout out, give you a super thanks. But I appreciate that so much. I really really do. So thank you for that. Welcome to the gangway. For those of you who don't know, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and release a video on the memberships. Nothing elaborate, but just that I do have channel memberships now. I have 3 levels. I'm calling them Gangway, the Promenade, and the Lido, because, isn't getting on that gangway to board your ship like the most exciting thing ever? The promenade, we love being in the heart of the ship, seeing what's happening. And then, of course, everything exciting is happening on the Lido. And so those are the names of my channel levels. I am super excited about that and hope that you guys will be too, and that I can put together some fun, exciting stuff from my channel members. Oh my gosh, I have another one, number 3. Thank you. I need some sound effects. I need something. Thank you so much, Legacia. I really appreciate that. Wow, you guys are so awesome, so supportive. I can't thank you enough. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I need a welcome song. I don't have one. But welcome to my membership. Thanks for being a channel member. Wow, you guys don't understand. I cannot believe I'm at a point where I can say that. I definitely thought, I mean, I guess I always thought that I would get to the point of monetization, but the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours seem so far off. And so when we found out last summer that you could make it with the partial monetization when you got to 500 subscribers. 3,000 watch hours is still a lot. And it took a lot to get there, but it seemed more in reach. So this is, to me, is a big milestone. I'm happy to reach it, and I'm just gonna keep going. And I really thank you all for watching and supporting. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Antoinette saying, have fun in Alaska, Scott. Yes, just packed. My anxiety would be unmanageable. Yes, we're anxious for him at a whoop whoop. Thank you. Woohoo. Who does number 2 work for? What? What are you talking about? Oh my goodness. There we go. Member number 3 is Legacia, and she is gonna be strolling along on the promenade with me. I appreciate that. Doing my happy dance. Me too. Me too. Oh, here we go. Oh, thank you, Miss Legacia. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, it is. Right. Whoop, whoop. Austin Power reference. Oh, sorry. Don't think I've ever watched that all the way through. That's the one where he has the mini me or something, right? Something with the Austin, have a great trip, Lori. Yes, absolutely. Have a great trip. Okay, I'm gonna try and look down at the laptop. This is becoming quite the production, you guys. Quite the production. Trying to keep up with it all. Well, what I was going to yes it is. Yes it is, Mr. Podcast. Scott's got I don't even know. I was gonna say, do you have another channel yet? I feel like Scott's gonna have multiple channels. He's got a podcast. He's got the YouTube channel. He's got game shows. He's got a lot going on over there. So, and now he's heading to Alaska. Etta, when do you leave? I'll let you answer that one. But we're excited that you I know you're going, well, had been planned to go out of the Port of Baltimore, but of course, with the tragedy of the bridge incident, they are having to sail out of Norfolk, Virginia. So um, that's going to be a bit longer to get there. Oh Lord, no. One channel is enough. One channel is enough, but people are doing it with multi. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's not impossible. You want to do it if you put your mind to it. Tomorrow we're getting bus to Norfolk. Norfolk. Yep. Well, I know Edda's already. She's already packed. She's ready to go, and hopefully there wasn't like a last minute Amazon or Temu or Shein. I don't know where you're ordering from. I'm just saying that package that you're waiting to come in and you are ready to go. I was just actually going to talk about I heard somebody else talking about like things that people do on cruises that waste their money, and so I was gonna kind of go through the article about 15 ways that cruising newbies waste money on their first cruise. So you guys tell me if you agree with this or not. Um, there was a last minute package you were waiting on. It arrived yesterday. Yay! I'm glad it came in the nick of time. That is the worst when you're like, oh, I hope it makes it. I hope it makes it. I hope it makes it. Now, I'm sure you had a backup for the backup plan, but it came. So I hope it all works out. Involving with that is great. I know you and the nieces will have a ball. Yes, I'm super excited. You should be super excited. We're super excited for you. And ready to go. Scott's gonna head out too. So we're excited to hear about these cruises. Okay, so let's make sure that you're not going to waste money on these cruises that you're headed out on. All right, I don't know if these are kind of listed in order, but we'll see. And this is from the Points Guy. 15 ways that cruising newbies waste money on their first cruise. Let's see if we do any of these. Okay, I might be guilty of the first one already. The first thing is buying too many shore excursions. Despite what you hear on onboard port talks, you don't have to book a shore excursion in every port. There are many big name cruise destinations around the world, Barcelona, for example, or Venice, where it's easy to visit the biggest attractions on your own, either on foot or by using public transportation. I only ordered it because it gave me yesterday's date for delivery. Oh yeah. Well, okay. At least you knew. At least it wasn't like it was late and you were waiting for it to arrive. Okay, guys, we're heading out for coffee. Have an awesome Mother's Day weekend. You have an awesome Mother's Day weekend. Enjoy your time in Houston with your daughter, and we will see you soon. Thank you again so much, and thank you for becoming a channel member. No, not just a channel member. Number 3, thank you. Happy Mother's Day. Enjoy. Absolutely. So are we buying too many shore excursions? I think I asked Scott about that before. He's not really excursion guy. He'd rather be out and about exploring, trying to find, I don't know what you're trying to find. We'll find out when he posts from Alaska. Actually, are you planning to go live at all, Scott? No pressure. I'm just curious if we need to be watching for you hanging off of, I don't know, side of a mountain, the edge of a stream, something in Alaska. So what do we think? Are we buying too many shore excursions? I am going to show everyone how to visit Alaska on a budget. Awesome. Awesome. We need to know. Now, I don't know, maybe you don't feel like it's as an expensive trip as we do come. I think most of us are on the East Coast here, so it's a little closer. It's a little bit closer for you because you don't have as long of a flight to I know you're boarding in California to get to California to get the ship. So I'm wondering if you feel like just the cost of the cruise itself is more expensive than the Caribbean cruises, and but for us it's extra expense of the cross country flight, the expense of the cruise, and yes, some of the shore excursions are very pricey. So, yes, we would love to see how you're going to do Alaska on a budget. Etta says, I don't buy a lot. We used to do it if we've never visited the island. Yes, yes. Yes, planning to go live and have 10 videos to create. Already have titles. I'll do the thumbnail today and about 35 stories. Well, it sounds very organized. That sounds like a man with a plan. We like it. We like it. I do. I don't want to say. I don't think I book too many excursions, but I do like to book excursions because I like, and like Etta is saying, definitely if it's an island I haven't been to, but even if it's one that I have been to before, I feel like I want to see something. I want to feel like that I actually visited that place, and so I like to go and try and do something that I hadn't done before. If it's a repeat, where 35 stories. I never do an excursion. Scott says, okay, Mr. Explorer. Carnival cruises repeat the same destination, so we've seen it before, but still just want to be there and enjoy the island. Yeah, just want to feel like I'm enjoying the island. So I want to get out and see stuff. If that means, taking a taxi to the local public beach, that's fine. Or if that means going on, the tram, trolley kind of tour around the island, I enjoy those too. It doesn't have to always be like a super adventurous thing, but I do like to feel like I was there. I didn't get the magnet at the first shop I saw. I was in the neighborhoods. Well, I have to admit, I didn't pay for the cruise. Nor did I pay for my drink package or the steakhouse or the chef's table. I have to say, I'm blessed with great friends. You are. You are. Cheers to Scott's friends. That is awesome. Well, yeah, you better make those 10 videos and 35 stories of all these great things that you're going to yet to do. I've yet to do the chef's table. I would like to do that. So maybe I can do that pretty soon. And the steakhouse I never really go for because I don't eat beef. So I kind of feel like the steakhouse is going to be just not the best choice for me. I know they have other things on the menu, and I'm sure I can get something really nice to a nice meal, but I feel like I would enjoy like sushi more. So I go for that usually for a specialty dining. Happy Mother's Day from Lori. Thanks, Lori. Enjoy, Lori. I don't know if you're a mom, but if you are, happy Mother's Day. Great job, Scott. Yes. Yes. Great job. Lori says, our waste is the casino. Is it a waste, Lori? I mean, I know, it's up and down. Sometimes you win some, you lose some kind of thing, but do you play enough that you're getting all of the casino deals so that you can go again? Lori, happy Mother's Day. Scott saying, one thing I learned about creating a travel, if you are prepared with ideas and covers, it makes recording easier. Yeah, you kind of like have those you have the set thing in mind. So as opposed to like, oh, I hope I can do something with the footage that you are taking. That makes sense. That makes sense. And it motivates you to get, you know, to that one restaurant or that one thing that you already had planned to see and vlog about. You're welcome, Lori. Okay, must go. Lori, have a great time. Give Robin and Chet a squeeze for me. You guys have fun. Um, and then I just download the thumbnail and add the video and write up a good description. Okay, so you're gonna post as you go, so you or do you mean when you get back? That seems very efficient to post as you go, but I know I'm that's how we get, and if we have Angel come in later, that's how we have Angel and other content creators booking more cruises so they can stop and edit because they have all this footage on their cameras that they got to get out. But don't know about that uploading as you go. We'll try to go live with Sea Legs tomorrow. Oh, awesome. I will try and catch it. I might have to catch the replay, like you normally say, hashtag replay, depending on when we're out and about. But that would be awesome if you can do that, Lori. We love the horse carriage rides through the streets. Oh, you like the leisurely, I would say stroll, but the leisurely carriage ride through the streets, just what you said. Me either. I haven't ever. OMG. Cheers to Scott's friends. Indeed. Yes. Cheers to these friends. That is awesome. You're going to have a great time. And if you don't, it's your own fault because they are laying it out there for you. Thank you, Etta. Right. Definite cheers. Hey, I actually did not get a casino deal or drinks at the casino if I do go on a cruise by myself. I actually you actually did get a casino deal of drinks in the casino. Okay. Do you use them? Will you use it? Evolving with Etta came back in, asked you to check your IG inbox. Etta, check your box, check your inbox as I go. Okay. She says, okay, Legacia, 3 stepkids, 2 grandbabies. Oh, that's awesome, Lori. Yes, enjoy your Mother's Day. Well, I know you are because she's sailing, people. She's cruising. She is going to enjoy it. Good morning, Bud Files. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Mother's Day to Sue. I hope you guys are doing really well. I did not. Did not. Okay, yes. Good morning, Bud Files. Hi, Etta from the Bud Files. Okay, we did not. Okay, so we're. It sounds like you guys are in agreement on the shore excursions. You're not booking too many or any. And then the next thing on this list is buying a drinks package if you're not a big drinker. Don't waste your money if you're not a big drinker. I have yet to buy a drink package because just what it says. Oops, got booted. We get free drinks, room and cash in casino, just port fees and gratuities. That's a deal, Lori. That is a deal. That is a deal. So yeah, I know you, like you said, you spend a lot of time in the casino to get those deals. But if you like being on the ship, which sounds like you do, I think it's a good deal. I think it's a good deal. I should ask Lori. Lori, you said you're about to head out, so I'm assuming you're packed. I think last cruise you were a little like just throw it in a bag. You didn't know what you had. So I hope you have everything you wanted to take with you this time around. I will not be getting that ever. I'll order a drink if I ever want to drink. Yeah. I mean, again, this is no judgment. If that is your thing and you want to, and I think I've talked about this before because I remember cruising before the drink packages where people were in for some major shocks, heartbreaks, phoning home, like not knowing what to do when they saw the bill because they had a lot of drinks. All those buckets of beer that they ordered, all of those, daiquiris and whatever by the Lido, pina coladas on the Lido. They didn't realize, after you have a couple, you kind of lose count, lose track, and it was terrifying, the bills that they had accumulated down at guest services. And so I'm sure that the cruise lines were getting burned on those. Well, probably not. They were getting their money somehow, but it was causing a lot of problems, and people were complaining basically because they thought everything was included. I don't know how they thought the bar was included, but they thought everything was included, and they ended up coming up with these drink packages so that you were not surprised by your bar bills at the end of the cruise. It was covered, and then you could drink, I don't want to say as much as you wanted, but within that package and not have the overage. Lori saying, yes, hopefully everything, but almost like my first cruise because it's a new experience at the yacht club. Yes, well, I can't wait to hear what you think of the yacht club. Robin and Chet, Sea Lake Journeys love it, and I don't think they want to cruise any other way when they do MSC. So I hope it is everything and more. Etta saying, I forgot someone mentioned somewhere to get these great shakes on the ship. It could have been Miss Legacia. Oh, I don't know about great shakes other than, what ship are you going on? I know you're going on Carnival. I don't know what ship though. So if you guys know where the secret super shakes are, let Etta know so she can be sure to get one. Lori, that's pretty great. That's great. That bird wants to be a member. I'm gonna have to charge the bird. I don't know why he's like getting louder. Normally it's a cute little early morning chirp, but he's got stuff to say. Or she, I don't know. Scott. Yes, but technically we have to pay but have hours of fun. Yeah. You have fun. Good morning, Keisha. Happy Saturday to you. I hope you're doing well. I hope it's not too early for you. Etta's going on the Pride. So if anybody's been on Carnival Pride and knows about the best location for the shakes, the milkshakes, let Etta know, please, so she can go and hit it up. Although, Etta, I'm pretty sure you're going to find it because I know how we are about ice cream. I think you will meet a friend on the cruise ship and be able to ask where the shakes are. Etta's saying good morning to Keisha. Marjorie, good morning. How are you? Happy Saturday to you. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for coming in. We are just going through the list of, I think it was 14 things on this list of money wasters for first-time cruisers that you should avoid. But we're just making sure we're not making those mistakes too, Marjorie. Etta saying hi to Marjorie. Lori says Java Blue on Carnival makes a mean shake and it can be spiked. There you go, Etta. There you go. I did not know that. You think Java Blue and you think coffee. I'm always thinking, oh, can I get some tea? Can I get some hot chocolate? Do they have that too? I didn't know I was supposed to be asking for shakes. Lori, you don't know. That is great information, my friend. Thank you for sharing that, Etta. It's been 5 years since I was last on the Pride. Wow. Isn't it amazing how fast time goes? Yeah, so that was pre-COVID. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole new a whole new world opening up on the Carnival Pride this time around. Java Blue, yes, thank you, Lori, from Etta. um, that's it. She said spiked. Well, you will have to make sure you vlog about it at what you get, and what you spike it with, or what they spike it with. Keisha says, "Hey everyone, it is early, but I'm up." Well, we're glad you're up and able to spend a little time with us this morning. We already had Miss Legacia come in and head out already because she is in Houston with her daughter and celebrating Mother's Day. I'm assuming you're going to celebrate Mother's Day tomorrow with your kiddos, and just have a really good weekend. Okay, so nobody's buying the drink package? Is that the group consensus? Um, Etta's gonna find her spiked Java Blue milkshake, but she's not getting that drink package. Um, not, and okay, this is another money saver, I guess, or waster, I guess. Not bringing your own drinks where allowed. One way to cut your bar bill on ships is to bring your own drinks on board. Not every line allows this, and those that do often have limits. Hold on. Among the lines that allow this is Disney Cruise Lines, where adults can bring up to 2 bottles of unopened wine or champagne or 6 beers on board at the start of the cruise and at every port of call. Oh, I didn't know about that, about at every port of call. Um, Champagne, oops, all the beverages can be packed in your carry-on bags at Royal Caribbean. You can bring 1 bottle of wine or champagne per adult, plus up to a dozen standard cans, bottles, or cartons of non-alcoholic drinks or sodas. That's what I normally do. I normally bring a bottle of wine, and so that I have that if someone else is going to be in the cabin, even if they don't want to bring a bottle of wine for me, I have them bring a bottle of wine for me, so that I have them, and don't have to feel like I'm have to spend too much on a bar tab. Although I will, get something fruity by the bar or by the pool. I do like having a glass of wine or something at dinner. But yeah, I manage okay. I'm not a big soda drinker, so that I don't need the soda package. I don't know if you guys normally get that. I think that includes juices and obviously sodas, but I don't know if that includes your like the specialty milkshakes that Etta is talking about. Not spiked, of course, but I don't know if the soda packages covers that. Maybe that's something to check out. Do you guys get the soda packages at least? You can get your coffee spiked too. Lori is sounding like this is coming from a place of knowledge. What do you put in your coffee there, Lori? A little Irish coffee? You have a little Bailey's or something going in the morning? Again, we just want to know. We just want to know. We're not judging. Okay, next thing on the list is, oh, this is going to cost you a lot of money. Not bringing every toiletry you could possibly need. Yes, you will be able to find sunscreen, aspirin, or band-aids on a cruise ship, but it'll cost you big time. Cruise lines know you're a captive audience and price their shipboard stores accordingly. I have a small go bag of over the counter medicines that I throw into my suitcase for every cruise. Yeah, I think we know that, right? I mean, we try not to forget stuff. We try to have everything that we're going to need, and don't count on it being on the gift in the gift shop on the ship or on the island. And if you do find it there, you know it's gonna be pricey. Lori says we do pay for drink package, even though I don't drink. Water, coffee, and something is always in my hand. I do switch to decaf lattes, cappuccinos. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if people, coffee drinkers, some coffee drinkers can drink coffee all day. Like my parents will, if when we cruise or when we just go out to dinner, if they want coffee with their dessert, and I'm like, aren't you gonna be up all night? My mom's like, no, doesn't bother me. I think I just smell the coffee after a certain amount of time, and I'm up. No, we really don't drink soda much. Yeah, so that's why it hasn't been on my priority list either. I don't really drink. I can live those days without having an occasional soda, and if I do want one, then I just order one and cure that taste. Okay, see you in a few. Oh, Scott's going to his podcast, I believe. Hey, Edna, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Happy Saturday. Happy Mother's Day. If I don't get to talk to you tomorrow, we are just going through this list of money wasters basically on a cruise ship, which of course you don't do these. You're a seasoned cruiser. You know better. Lori's saying they have Irish, Mexican, Caribbean, and double chocolate. Also ice wrap ones too. Well, Etta, do you drink coffee? You got your choice, but I think Etta's heading to Java Blue just for the milkshake now that she knows that's where it's at. Lori, I don't I don't drink hot coffee, but I do enjoy a latte once in a blue moon. The spike latte would be a nice switch up. Thank you. Happy podcasting, Scott. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day from Edna. Thank you. Edna, happy Saturday. Happy Mother's Day. Lori, I drink soda only on cruise and then only a couple. Yeah. Yeah. I try not to, I just try not to drink a lot of soda. Actually, you know how as you get older, you find different things don't react the same way anymore? Soda causes too many problems for me now. It's a once in a blue moon kind of thing. I'm sorry, now the bird has quieted down, but I think that's like a weed whacker or something, a lawnmower, I don't know. Right along. Yes, Java Bluebee. Hey, Miss Etta, thanks. Edna, did you know Etta is about to head out on a ship? She's heading out on the Carnival Pride tomorrow. Who else we got cruising? Lori is on her way to Port Canaveral here pretty soon. She's heading out with Sea Lake Journeys, and I can't remember which the other couples that are going. On an MSC ship. I don't remember the name, but they're about to have big fun. Hey, oh, I read that. Scott, who just left to do his podcast, I think he's heading out to Alaska tomorrow as well. Okay, I must get ready. We're sharing a ride to the hotel. She's more excited than me. You're excited too, Lori. I know you are. Have a great time. Safe travels. Yes, Edna says, I'm so jealous. I know. MSC Seashore. Thank you, Lori. I'm so jealous. I know. I know. We're happy for our friends, Edna. We're happy for our friends. But it's making our cruise countdown seem even further away. We gotta hang in there. Suddenly, this unsugared, unsweet hot tea is not cutting it. Um, Even hubby has the bug too. Enjoy. I really, I totally trust Robin and Chet and know how great they say the yacht club experience is on MSC. So I just will be happy to hear how you guys like it too. I'm sure you're gonna have a great time. And I've missed, huh? I missed so many lives this week. I've been booed up on dates with Howard before leaving for this cruise. Well, we're not mad at you for spending some quality time with Howard. Hi, Lori. We are not mad at you. Tell her, Edna, she understands. But we'll see you when you get back. We will see you when you get back. Bye, Lori. Okay, so you guys know, make sure you have all of your toiletries. Don't count on the ship gift shop to bail you out if you forgot your aspirin or basic stuff like that. They'll have it, but it's gonna cost you. Okay, next money waster is not using a points card for onboard spending. Okay, hold on. You saw this one coming? No. Given TPG's origins as Points and Miles website, we'd be remiss if we didn't remind you to maximize your credit card points while making purchases on ships. The way to do this is to tie a credit card that offers extra points for travel purchases to your onboard accounts. This could be the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which offers 3 times ultimate rewards points on travel. There's also a Chase Sapphire Preferred card, which brings 2 times ultimate reward points on travel and 3 points on dining. Well, I feel like this would be a good time for Points Blank Travel to pop up. Not sure if Rod will come on, but he would be like, "Told you guys, you need to be maximizing your points. You need to be maximizing your points. Use your credit cards that offer reward points on your shipboard account, so you earn as much as possible." Edna's saying, yes, being booed up is a great reason to miss things. Yeah, we're not mad. We're not mad. She's laughing, Edna. Keisha says, sorry, I was getting dressed. No worries, Keisha, we're still here. I'm just going through this list of things of money wasters on a cruise ship. So, I know we don't do this, but in case you need to tell a friend, you'll know. Okay, the next thing is if buying full price spa treatments. If there's one thing that all cruise ships have in common, it is this: the pricing in their spas is sky high. It's not uncommon for a 75-minute massage at a cruise ship spa to run as much as $199, and that's before a gratuity on many ships is now added on automatically. A manicure can set you back nearly $50 before a gratuity may not be optional. One strategy that many savvy cruisers follow when booking spa treatments is to wait for the treatments to go on sale. Yeah, I do that. This often happens when a vessel is in port. Cruise ship spas have a harder time getting customers on port days, as many passengers are out touring, so they often drop prices to boost demand. Yes, I have definitely done that. Or just paid attention to when they announce the different specials at the spa. LOL, right? I need to ask him, should I use my onboard credit for dining and stuff on the ship? Yep. Yep. Find out which credit card you're using, or if you're doing cash or what. But if you can do a card that gives you points, that's the way to go. I only go to the spa on John Hill Street. Wait, John Hill Street, are you to spas? Back up. How we do that? Or you're trying to, or you're saying if you have onboard credit, you use that. You use that to pay for your spa treatments. Okay, I can see that. You better use that onboard credit. At a no credit card use is better than anything. Yes, use your. Okay, maybe I misread that. You definitely, if you have onboard credit, you're spending it, right, Edda? You don't leave that. You don't leave that on the table when you leave the ship, right? No, get your onboard, use your onboard credits. When you go to John's Facebook page, give your cabin number. He sends vouch. This is blowing my mind, Edda. Edda, sorry. I had no idea. I have Facebook, but I really only had the Facebook since I started the YouTube page, the YouTube channel. I'm not on it like that, which is, I know I'm missing out. Clearly, I'm missing out. I had no idea that John Hill was trying to help people out with little occasional treats by giving them. All right, John Hill. All right, I will do that. I will do that. No, just spend on okay. I'll spend it on other things. I got it. Got it. Like, Edda, you cannot leave the onboard credit. Spend it. Good morning from Cocoa Beach. Good morning, Scott. Scott, are you? I think you're heading out too. Are you heading out on a cruise today? I think I did. We talk about that over at Sea Light Journeys? You're not going on the MSC ship with them, are you? Seashore. I think you said you were going somewhere else. Have a great time. Enjoy your cruise. John is generous. Wow. Did you know that, Keisha? I had no idea. Well, I have been on the page once or twice, but I'm going to be a regular now. Keisha saying good morning to Scott Smith. Scott Smith. Sorry, that was a tongue twister this morning. Scott Smith is saying good morning, Keisha. Good morning, Scott from Edda. We are boarding. I know I added that. Boarding Vista tomorrow. Have a great time, Scott. Have a great time. This is exciting. I mean, I feel like all year round is cruise season, of course. With the exception of maybe hurricane season. You gotta be a little careful then, even though you traditionally have gotten good rates. Then I don't know, it's all cuckoo crazy these days. But this is definitely getting to be our time when we are boarding ships. We're going places. We're cruising, people. We're cruising. Scott saying good morning to Edda. Oh, the Vista, Scott. Happy cruising. Yes. Scott saying thanks, Edda. Yes, we are happy for our friends. We're happy for our friends, and they're just going to keep on counting down until we are on ships too. Okay, so don't buy full price spa treatments. And then they're also saying when you do go to the spa, you got to watch that you're not tipping twice for a spa treatment. As noted above, some ship spas now are adding an automatic gratuity to the cost of the spa treatments. Often it's around 18 to 20%, but that's not always clear when you go to check out. So be sure to ask if the gratuity was already included before you add another 15-20% to the title, because then you're tipping on top of the tip. I mean, if you have it like that, and it was a fantabulous experience, okay, but you don't want to tip twice generally. Okay, another money waster they're saying is shopping on board for just about anything. Hold on. I might have a problem with this one. People buy the strangest things on cruise ships. On just about every ship bigger than a tugboat, you'll find at least one store, usually many, selling everything from little models of your ship to gold chains sold by the inch. There's also art sold through auctions, yes. All the tanzanite you'll ever need. Um, Little tchotchkes, jewelry, watches, and clothing, often with the cruise line's logo splashed all across it. If you're into all of this stuff, fine. Just know that it isn't necessarily a bargain, no matter what the salespeople try to tell you. Now, I enjoy some onboard shopping, even if it's just onboard window shopping. So I'm gonna go to the shops. I have not purchased big jewelry. I can't say I haven't purchased jewelry. I haven't purchased big pieces of jewelry like tanzanite or diamonds or something like that. But I definitely have bought things on the ship. So I'm all for the ship shopping. Well, I have to plan out my content uploads. Happy Mother's Day, ladies. I'll see you in the chat. We'll definitely come back to see the rest. I can't be out here overspending. Yes, I will. I'll keep going down the list, Etta. So, if you have a chance, check in. If there's something really that I think you're in danger of, I'll let you know. Have a wonderful weekend. You too. Enjoy, enjoy. Keisha saying happy Mother's Day and like a mother, Auntie's Day to everyone. Yes, yes. um, okay, so they're just saying be careful. It might not necessarily be the great bargain that you think it is on the ship. But if you want something with the cruise ship logo, you got to get it on the ship because you're not going to get that in another store. So, okay, another big money waster is not keeping your phone in airplane mode. Some of the biggest cruise ship horror stories you'll find on the internet are tales of cruising newbies who racked up thousands of dollars in cell phone charges while on ship. So we all know that, right? You get on board and you want to put it. If you don't, I turn mine off normally. But if you're trying to use the app or something, then you probably have to have it in airplane mode and using the ship Wi-Fi. So make sure it's not roaming. This can happen when you leave your phone turned on and say watch videos on the internet. Many phone plans, even international plans, do not include talking, texting, and data on cruise ships. You'll pay exorbitant roaming rates for such services that will show up weeks later on your phone bill. So, there are ways to make calls and access from the internet from ships without spending a boatload of money. You can buy a Wi-Fi package that will let you do FaceTime calls and stream videos via Wi-Fi without using phone data. So just a reminder, if you weren't already doing that, make sure you don't have your cell phone on roaming. It's going to cost you if you do. Okay. Next, nobody's saying anything, so I'm assuming we don't do that. Next thing is buying photo packages. Okay, this is another one. I don't know if I'm on board with this, but let's see what they say. Buying photo packages. Photography is big business on many cruise ships. You'll often find ship photographers lying in wait for you as you arrive for a cruise, usually near the gangplank, They'll want to take your picture in front of one or more ship-related backdrops. Then they'll resurface at the gangplank during port calls, in restaurants during dinner, and in the corridors on formal nights, snapping away. All those photos then appear in ship photography galleries where they are available for a charge. Yes? Okay, so far, I'm with you. Our advice and the advice of many TPG readers who cruise: look but don't buy. Some of the photos may be fun, but the pricing for photos on most ships is insanely over the top. You can easily pay $20 for a single photo in digital form. You won't even get a print. Multi-photo packages often run into the hundreds of dollars. You may be excited about the photos when you first see them at the shop. Trust me, you won't be so thrilled when you get your final bill at the end of the cruise. Oh, okay, so they're saying, I misread that. They're saying it's a mistake if you're planning on buying photos. If you like taking those photos and you think you're gonna buy one or two, or you're gonna buy some, you should get the photo package. Excuse me. It's only gonna cost you more if you buy them individually on the ship, but it's up to you. You know, some people swear by them. Gotta run. Happy Mother's Day, ladies. Thanks so much, Scott. Have an awesome cruise. Hope everything is so much fun. So much fun. Have a great time. Thanks so much for coming in. I definitely take the pictures. I enjoy looking at them in the photo gallery. I don't buy them all. I'm doing this. I don't know what that means. The wall of photos. I know the newer ships are not printing them out as much, and they're doing more of the touchscreen system, like a Pixels, so that you can look at them on screen and then select which ones you're gonna buy. But every time I say I'm not buying any pictures, I'm at least buying one. So to me, I rather buy a small picture package. If I'm traveling with people I haven't traveled with in a while, or if I'm going to a port that I haven't been to, a new ship, something, I do prefer to get a photo package. But you don't have to, of course. Totally up to you. Okay. Next thing they're saying is wasting money is not using points to get to your cruise. Again, this is kind of like going in hand with one of the other earlier points. And again, maybe we should be listening to what Point Blank Travel is trying to teach us, but it's saying using points and miles to pay for a cruise doesn't always make sense, as it often requires a huge number of them to secure a cabin. But that doesn't mean you can't save big time by booking your flights to and from a ship using points and miles. Yeah, I think people do that. And if you're staying overnight, like you're arriving a day or two early at the port before you head out on your ship, you're using your points, if you have them, for whatever hotel stay, to cover that. I know people have, Marriott points or Hilton or whatever, and they want to use those for those pre-cruises or post-cruise hotel stays. So that makes sense. You'll find plenty of stories here at the Points Guy about how to pay the equivalent of $1,300 in points for a flight that costs $16,000, or book a $27,000 around the world trip for just $168 in out-of-pocket costs. That sounds crazy, but okay, maybe we need to pay attention. Scroll around a little. You may never pay cash for a flight to a cruise ship again. Well, that sounds good to me. Just got to be paying attention to those points. You got to save up your points to do that. I don't know if you guys follow A Rich and Jazzy Life, and I don't know if they are currently on this cruise or if they are just putting out their videos from a cruise that they took They flew to Italy, to Rome, I believe, to catch a ship. I don't know where all they were going on that cruise. It was a Disney cruise, and they basically they had been saving up their points. I believe they said they saved up their points from American Express to pay for their flights over. I'm not exactly sure if that included points also being used to purchase the cruise itself, but apparently they had amazing deals, spending a little to no out of pocket money on those flights to get there. So if that's interesting to you, you might want to go over and see their videos. I know that the one that I'm referring to was just posted in the last, I want to say within the last week. So you can go and see how they did that. Okay, the next one is not asking for comps in the casino. Just like at casinos on land, casinos at sea offer extra perks for the most loyal customers. If you're going to play a lot in shipboard casino, make sure you introduce yourself to the casino manager at the start of the trip and check to see if the line has a casino player's card. Depending on the line, your play could be rewarded with such perks as free drinks, free dinners, in extra charge restaurants, or free dinners in extra charge restaurants, free internet time, and onboard spending credit, or even a future cruise. Yeah, I think that's kind of what Lori was talking about earlier. You play a lot, you spend a lot of time in the casino, and you earn based on your play in the casino. So Norwegian Cruise Line, for instance, has a formal casino at sea rewards program with 5 tiers. At its highest tier, they can bring a waiver of your onboard service fees, a complimentary shore excursion, private transfers from your home or hotel to the ship and back, cabin discounts, free drinks while playing, and more. And more. Okay, that was the end of the list, and then they start talking about the Capital One Venture card. I think that was giving them 10 times, not 10 times. Hold on, 2 times, 3 times the points. Now this says 2 times the miles, 2 miles on every purchase, 5 times the miles, 5 miles on flights booked through Capital One Travel, 10 times on hotels and rental cars booked through Capital One. I don't think Capital One actually was the card they mentioned earlier in the article. I think they were talking about Chase, but don't make those cruise spending mistakes. They're saying be careful and don't waste your money. It's actually titled again 15 ways that cruising newbies waste their money on their first cruise. I think there were tips in there for all of us. I know there were some things on that one that I actually do. I don't know if I consider it wasting money. I'm still gonna get my photos and I'm still gonna shop on the ship. um, uh, Great tips. I'm good with not spending frivolously. Yes, I mean, you don't want to spend frivolously. You don't want to, like, you know how we talk about all the prep and packing and getting ready and getting what you need so that you have it on the ship. I think you should still do that. Don't say, oh, I don't need toiletries. I'll just get them at the ship gift shop. Mm-mm. That's gonna cost you a lot of money. Don't buy the drink packages unless you're really going to utilize that, because that's a big cost too. I will definitely let John H know about my birthday cruise. Yes, let him know about your birthday cruise. You know, now that you say that, I will be in Alaska on my birthday. On my birthday. I wasn't really thinking of it as a birthday cruise, but you know what? You inspired me, Keisha. That's my birthday cruise. Let's test this out. Let's let John Hill know. Let's see what happens if we give a little Hey, John. That's a good tip. That's a good tip. I did not know. I did not know. Keisha, I don't know if you, I'm just saying because I was all excited about it earlier. Um, Keisha, I have members now. I opened up the channel membership, and Miss Etta, Evolving with Etta, was my very first channel member. And then as I was talking about it earlier, uh, Scott, Controversial Cruising, jumped in, and he's number 2. And then Miss Legacia, LF McKinley, joined as well. So I now have 3 awesome new channel members, and I can't believe that, and I can't believe I've gotten to this point where that's even a thing. I I did it. No, no. Oh, okay. No, Keisha. I'm just saying. You know I love you. It is cool. It is cool. It's very exciting. I was just saying because I'm so excited. I wasn't really, um, I really wasn't really gonna talk about it. Number 4 on the way. Oh, Keisha, thank you so much. I wasn't. Okay, we'll talk later. Like I say, I wasn't saying it for you specifically, trying to get you to become a member, but of course I'm excited for all of you, any of you, to want to join and hang out and help me to grow this channel and encourage me to keep going because I'm having a lot of fun. But I was really just kind of thinking like, wow, this, to me it feels like a big deal. I know I still have a little ways to go to get to the full monetization and get to the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hours, but the timing is good for me. It's enough of an encouragement to keep going and see how much I can do with the channel. So I'm very excited about that. Good morning, M. Stewart. Good morning, everyone. Popped in to say hi. Well, thank you so much for popping in to say hi. I really appreciate that. We have just been chit-chatting about all of our friends who are heading out on cruises today and tomorrow, and we're happy for them. We're happy for them, but we're holding on. We're holding on, barely holding on, trying to wait for our cruises coming up this summer, and so that we can hit the high seas ourselves. Very exciting. Thank you very much for coming in. But I didn't know, of course, I'm joining. Thank you so much, Keisha. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, Yes, I think what happened was I saw Etta come in and I wasn't expecting her to, and then I, because she did come in, she had, the little extra badge by her name, and I shouted that out, and Scott was like, "What? You didn't say anything about having channel memberships?" I was like, I was trying to hold on to that. But next week, excuse me, well, Monday, I'm going to do the normal Monday mood check. I don't think I posted, scheduled that yet. So I'll do that today. Get that scheduled, do the normal Monday mood check. And I'm excited because if you guys happen to see my community posts during the week, I think Thursday it came in. Keisha. Welcome to the Lido, Keisha. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Keisha. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah. Yes, girl, we're going to have us a good old time on the Lido. Thank you so much, Keisha. I really appreciate it. You are channel member number 4, but first on the Lido. So there you go. You still get your number 1 from me or with me. Thank you. I don't even know what I was gonna say. She got me all excited. I lost my train of thought there. But yeah, we're just like holding on, waiting for our cruises coming to come up. Watching those countdown clocks, and I'm just trying to keep on keeping on with the channel. Woo! And that was another reason why I hadn't said anything yet. That's where I was going. I was saying next week I am going to do something on Saturday, try to do a little celebration of my halfway there, my 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, and I was going to announce the memberships then. So this just gives me reason to add to the videos now that I was preparing, because I got to shout out my actual channel members. So Monday will be the, yes, I know the feeling. My first Carnival cruise will be November 2024. Woohoo! That will be so fun. That will be so fun. Is that your first cruise ever, or just your first one on Carnival? I think November actually is a good time to go. Hopefully, it will be things will be, calmer, because that's the end of hurricane season. It's usually calmer then. And you can just go and relax and have a great old time on your cruise. And then you'll see what everybody is talking about. Talking about, yay! Yes, we're excited. That we always think that the big countdown numbers are just way too much, especially if you have it booked out a year or more, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's so far away or whatever. And then the time passes so quickly, and it'll be here before you know it. So as soon as we get through with our summer cruises, it'll be your turn, and that'll be very, very exciting. What ship are you going on? Just first cruise on Carnival. Okay, it's a birthday cruise for my friend. I believe it will be my 11th cruise. Okay, so then you know what to generally expect. You just haven't been on Carnival. That's a great way to spend your birthday or your friend's birthday. As we were just saying earlier, Keisha and I were talking about birthday cruises. And if you're not already following John Heald on his Facebook page, apparently I just heard today, you guys may know this already, that he will, I don't know this is on everybody, but occasionally he sends people treats like spa vouchers or something during their cruise, if you let them know on Facebook. So do that. Even if it's sort of a lottery system, have your name in there, your cabin number in there, ship info in there, so that he can drop you a line or a present or two. That would be amazing. Yeah, I can't really, I've been talking so much about the cruise to Alaska, which I'm excited just to be going to Alaska. And it happens to be during my birthday, the week of my birthday, but I didn't book it for that reason. But I'm going to celebrate now that now that I'm talking about it. Oh yeah, I'll celebrate it. Carnival Sunshine. Yes, I did hear that. Okay, good. I'm glad you already are in the know with that. I'm the one who's trying to catch up there. Carnival Sunshine. Carnival Sunshine, November 2024. Look out. She's coming. On the flip side of the money wasters, I think there was another thing about, I think there was an opposite article that I was looking at, like things that save you money, but I don't know if I can pull that up easily enough. Do you guys follow Life Well Cruised? They are very organized over there, and generally have great tips. Like packing lists and things that you can do to save money or organize your cabin or things like that on that ship. So I thought this article was about things that you could do to save money. Oh, it is. Okay, this is, I don't know if we'll get through this whole list, but this is 27 best tips how to save money on a cruise. I love that ship. Serenity Deck is amazing. I love the Serenity Deck in general. But I guess that's how we market now, or how well we like the ship on how good the Serenity Deck is. And if it seems like it's a good amount of space, or if it's just kind of squeezed into not even like a corner. We want spacious Serenity decks with lots of seating. Yes, Lifewell Cruise reached another milestone, 300,000. That is amazing. That is amazing. I don't know what the number was when I like first saw the channel, but it was before she left teaching. And was doing things and was deciding, kind of like how MH Family. Sorry, I had a phone call coming in. Even though I have it on Do Not Disturb, I think it froze up the screen. Thanks, Keisha. I will definitely go there. Yes, go to the Serenity Deck. But anyway, I was saying Lifewell Cruise. I think I use her Ultimate Cruise Guide for every cruise. There you go. I know it's very thorough, very organized, and it's very helpful. It's very helpful. So I'm sure that would a lot of people are using that, and that must be so exciting for them. I was saying how I think when I found that channel, it was before she left teaching, and that's similar to what MH Family has done. Raquel was, I believe, a principal, and decided to do her travel business full time, and look how amazing she is done. So we will be able to say that about MH Family Adventures too when they hit the big hundreds of thousands of followers. I feel like she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. Um, the 27 best tips on how to save money on a cruise. Okay, just in case we missed anything from the earlier list, we'll just go through a couple. The first thing she says is choose the least expensive cabin. The price of your cruise is most affected by the type of cabin you choose, and therefore one of the simplest ways to save money on your cruise vacation. Three main cabin types are inside cabin, ocean views, and balcony staterooms. Inside cabins are almost always the cheapest cabins on a cruise. Do you guys have cruise cabin preferences? Um, I my go-to actually is an ocean view room. I really like that. I enjoy having the porthole window. I don't necessarily need a balcony. I will have a balcony, although I think it has an obstructed view on this cruise to Alaska. But I generally go for the ocean views. I think that's good value for the money. Oh, didn't know she was in education. Explains the style and depth of knowledge sharing. Yeah, which one? Yes, it does. It does for both of them. Um, but I'm not sure who you were referring to. MH Family or Lifewell Cruise. I prefer a balcony, but I will also do ocean view. Yeah, I like to. I don't know if it. I don't know if it really helps me with my motion sickness, but I feel like it helps me to be able to have, see something, to see the horizon kind of level. I don't know. That could all be in my head, but I do prefer the ocean view. And when I do have a balcony, I don't always enjoy it enough because I'm out doing other stuff on a ship. So when I get to the point, Ilana, okay, yes, she was a teacher. I don't know what she taught her, how long she was in it, but would she talked about it before and when she made the actual switch. So yeah, explains her organization, explains, like you said, her style of explaining and knowledge sharing. I prefer, yeah, but we'll do an ocean view. Yeah, so I don't always get a balcony cabin, but I know lots of folks swear by them. But then I know lots of people who swear by an inside cabin too, because they rather be able to do more cruises by saving money on that inside cabin. Um, Prefer ocean view, but my pockets prefer best deal room prices. Yeah, absolutely. You got, you know, what's the best cruise ever? The next one you're on. The best ship is the ship you're cruising on. The best cabin is the one you get to be in. So if you're not even there because it's you're priced out, then what good does that do you? So yeah, go with what you um, do what you can do. You don't always have to choose any one or the other, but there's choices. Okay, number 2 is check the balcony prices and compare your stateroom options. Okay, we kind of talked about that. Choose the cheapest time to cruise. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. We want to be on the ship. Choose the cheapest time to cruise. Cruises have high and low season and times in between. Holidays and summer cruises are usually the most expensive time to go on a cruise, although the exact time for higher pricing depends on the cruise itinerary, of course. Caribbean cruises will be the cheapest in the fall when kids are in school, the weather is moderate, and it's hurricane season. However, as Mediterranean cruises have gained popularity, and September has been touted as the best time to go to beat the crowds and avoid the summer heat, pricing has increased to meet the demands. Well, I'll keep that in mind for when I get to head out on a Mediterranean cruise. I don't know when that's going to be, but it's on the list. It's on the list. Um, Consider shoulder season for best price on Caribbean, Bahamas, and Bermuda cruises, which is typically fall and winter. Yeah, I don't know the exact sailings schedule or season for Bermuda, but I want to say it's like May to September. It's a short window that the cruise ships go there. Flights for Mediterranean cruises are crazy. Yeah, that's one that like I need to get on the books and plan out a couple of years. Maybe build some points up on a credit card and hope that helps towards the flight prices. But yeah, it's expensive. It's expensive. I think that's always been the case, or been the case for a long time, where we can go and get great packages to travel to Europe, but it's the flights that always are the big expense for us. So number 4 on her list is bring wine or champagne on board. We talked about that before. She says in some cases there will be a small corkage fee charge when you bring it on board. Other cruise lines will only charge if you bring the full bottle to the dining room. Yeah. I don't know that I've ever brought a bottle to the dining room. I mean, I've purchased a bottle to share with the table, but not brought my own and then had them open it, because I did know that there was a corkage fee. So that's not. It kind of defeats the purpose of it being saving you money on that one. Number 5, bring your own soda or water bottles. You guys tell me, do you do that? Do you carry a water bottle? You know, lots of people have their favorite, what's the name of the cups? Not Stanley. What's the other one with the T? No, what do they call it? Anyway, they bring their cups. They bring their cups with them on Yetis. Yep. They bring their cups on Tervis. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Hey, Regina Nixon. Thanks for coming in clutch there with the name. With the name. I appreciate that. Happy Saturday. Happy Mother's Day weekend to you. Bring their refillable cups and water bottles so that they can do just that. Fill them up at the water stations, or if you have sodas or bottled waters in your cabin, you could use those. I don't. I think you are having to use the special cup that they give you with your drink package if you're going to use those on the soda machines to fill them up. But I could be wrong on that because I don't normally get the soda packages. But anyway, you guys prefer to bring a cup in to refill it, or water bottle. I'm always afraid that I'm gonna set my cup water bottle down and forget it. And so I'm like, forget it. I'm not bringing a specialty one. I will I will order bottled water for my cabin, and if I take a bottle of water with me and I happen to leave that somewhere, then no big deal. But I don't want to have this great mug, this great cup that I have spent a little bit on, or had decorated or whatever, and then leave that. So I'm always interested to see what everybody else does, if you prefer to bring them or not, and don't mind carrying it around. Thanks, and hey, Regina Nixon. Tumblr, I do bring a water bottle. Okay. I do take the fancy water bottles. I don't take the fancy water bottles anymore. It's a hassle to clean. Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that too. Then you got to bring something to clean it in your cabin. Those sinks are not very deep, so that I can see how that could be a pain to try to run water through it, and you know, liquid soap or whatever. But they can save you money if you do that. If you bring your own, buy the cruise beverage package. We already kind of talked about that. So if that's important to you and you're actually gonna drink as much as I order a bottle of water for the cabin, but bring cups for water drinks, and my coffee tea cup, and my own tea. Ooh, fancy, fancy. I think you told me that before, Keisha. You bring your own. You bring your own tea. Was it? Do you bring honey for that too? I feel like you talked about that before. But yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna leave my stuff, so I don't bring them. Royal has glass in several common areas, so I just use theirs and have a new one daily. Yeah. Um, so yeah. Anyway, if you get a beverage package, like a full package where you're getting alcohol, or if you're just getting a Cheers or Bubbles or soda package, just make sure you're using it. Don't buy those packages and then just get one thing. You spent a lot more on it than that. So um, let me see. I'm gonna not go through everything on this list. Along the lines of the drink package, they're talking about a drink of the day. If getting the cruise package, drink package isn't worth it for you, there are still many ways to save money on a cruise once on board. Most cruise ships have daily drink specials. In some cases, that will mean a drink of the day. In other cases, it's a 2-for-1 happy hour. Oh wow, I've been on for a long while, so an hour and a half. All right, I'll try to go to two. Um, you can find information on the daily schedule on the cruise line app. Um, yes, brought my honey. Oh, I'm sorry, I miss. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy Mother's Day for all the mothers. Have to leave. I will promise weekend for granddaughter. Oh, prom weekend for granddaughters. Oh, have a great weekend. I hope they have great time at prom. Yes, brought my honey once and ruined a suitcase on the way home. A sticky mess. A sticky mess. Later, M. Stewart. Happy Mother's Day weekend. Yes. Yeah. Oh no, Keisha. Yes, Regina. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I don't know when that was, Keisha. Like, are you willing to try it again? A little repackaging, or are we just going to leave the honey at home? And I'm sure it wasn't, honey is not cheap, so let alone the mess it caused, but it's not cheap. Um, okay. Sorry. Even though I have the phone on do not disturb, it's still disturbing if a call comes through. So sorry about that. Um, Cruise food tips. One thing about cruise, you will never ever go hungry. There's so much food that is included on a cruise. You can have meals in the main dining room, buffet, or some casual venues, as well as snacks, all included in your cruise fare. And in order to save money while cruising, it's best to skip specialty restaurants that have an extra charge. The extras can add up and aren't necessary since your meals and snacks have already been paid in your cruise fare. I agree. I agree with that. I feel like there's a lot of options on the cruise ships, and you don't have to. Um, must be someone in your favorites list calling. Oh, is that what it is? No, it wasn't actually. It's not an emergency call, not somebody that I'm like, oh, I gotta pick this up. So interesting. um, oh yeah, I was saying about the dining. I mean, there are lots of specialty dining restaurants, and I definitely will book one. If it's something that I really, really want to try or do. But for the most part, I don't make. I even like Royal Caribbean. I don't know if other cruise lines do this, but Royal Caribbean has a package for their specialty dining um, restaurants where you can, say if you're on a 7-day cruise, you can book three, so that you can go to different restaurants every night or whatever. And that's a lot to me, but if you're really into the restaurants, maybe that's a good thing to do, to think about. I think you can eat well and not go hungry by going to the main dining room or the specialty dining, or the buffets. But that's just me. What do you guys think? Do you do the specialty restaurants, or do you feel like you can get your money's worth by going to the buffet or the main dining room? Specialty dining is expensive. Yes, rather use that money for excursions. Yeah, that's what I say too. I'd rather use it for whatever else the thing is that you really want to do on your cruise. I like booking excursions, or maybe I'll go to the spa, or something like that. But the specialty dining and all of the little upcharges can add up quick. So, it's you have to weigh it out. Well, maybe you don't. I have to weigh it out and figure out what's the best way to spend my money on what. So I don't do that. Okay, cruise tips. What else? What else? Get a free cabin. We are free cabin or an upgrade. Okay, we talked about that because of the casino deals. Um, yes, I do specialty if the onboard credit will cover it. Yes, that's another good tip, Keisha. If you have onboard credit and you want to use it on something, you can use it for your specialty dining. Evolving with Etta was in here earlier, and she was talking about using it for spas too. So yeah, use your onboard credit for the thing, the thing that you were probably not going to spend the money on, but now that you have the opportunity to spend what seems like somebody else's money. I know it's really your money, but seems like somebody else's money. Do something special. Um, okay, this is another thing they say: drink at the cruise ports. The prices for drinks on a cruise can definitely add up, and in many ports of call, having a beer, glass of wine, or frozen cocktail will be much cheaper than on a cruise ship. Some shore excursions will include both sodas and alcoholic drinks like rum punch or rum swizzles. Last trip, I used my onboard credit for laundry. Oh, what ship were you on, Regina? We were talking about that before. About that's a big laundry is a big perk for some who have whatever higher status on, like on Carnival. I know you get it with Platinum. On Royal, you get it too, but I'm not sure of the level because the level is different. Diamond, Emerald, one of those. But to use it for laundry is Adventure of the Seas on Royal. Okay. I never thought about doing that. I've definitely sent, maybe I had already spent my onboard credit or it was allocated for something else, but I have definitely sent stuff down to be pressed on Royal, but never thought about it in relation to your onboard credit. So that's a great tip. Thanks, Regina. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Why not? Use it for that. Regina, are you one who likes to go home with clean clothes in your bag so that you don't have to do laundry once you get home, or was that just like you needed something and you sent it down to be laundered? Um, Okay, take advantage of the free things that are included on your cruise. It can seem like there are a lot of extras to think about on your cruise vacation. However, it's important to remember to take advantage of all the free stuff your uh, on your cruise as well. This can include, hold on, let me scroll down. This can include the restaurants and dining options that are included in your cruise on your cruise ship, from the main dining room to the buffets to free um, or included cafes with snacks and pastries and gourmet pizzerias. That's true. That's something that you often question, like, is that included? If you want to go and grab, like, do the grab and goes. I know they don't call it grab and go on Royal, but they do have pre-made sandwiches and salads on some of the locations that you can go and get. And I can't think of the name of the deli that's usually in Central Park on the Oasis class ships, where like after you come back from a port day and you want something quick, you may not want to go to the buffet because you feel like everybody else is there, but you could go to that deli and grab a sandwich there, and that would tide you over until dinner. So that's true. Remember that there are other locations that you can go and get food and snacks that are included in your fare. Um, let's see. Skip this cruise line transfers. Cruise line transfers can be convenient to take you from the cruise ship to the airport. However, a cheaper option is to use a cab, Uber or private shuttle service. This is especially true if you're traveling as a larger group, and definitely worth exploring the savings. I'm lucky in that I normally am driving. Well, if I'm cruising out of Port Canaveral, I can drive myself or have somebody drop me off, so I don't have to worry about the transfers as much. But that's a good tip to kind of look around and see if there's a less expensive option than the cruise transfers to get you from the airport to the port. I took less clothes knowing I would get a bag cleaned on the laundry deal day. Asked the attendant to let me know the day. Oh, great. Use GoPort for the first time last cruise. It was good. Yeah, I've heard mixed. I'm glad it was good for you, Regina. I'm glad it was good. I've heard mixed reviews on that. I guess it's kind of hit or miss, luck of the draw, the day that you go or something. Some people have really loved it, and some have had some problems and delays with it. I mean, they got to the port, which is the most important thing. and they didn't have to rent a car, but it wasn't necessarily smooth sailing. So I'm glad it was for you. The original JT is here. Happy Saturday! Happy Saturday to you too. Congratulations on your win last night on Life with V. That's great. Everybody could use a little extra, right? So that was great. Hey, happy Mother's Day weekend to you. Hope you're doing something fantastic for Mother's Day. Or not. Maybe you just want to chill out, relax. But hope you have a good Mother's Day. Let's see, what else? She's saying to save money. Excuse me. Get extra onboard credits by booking your next cruise on board. You know, going to the cruise next excuse me, desk is always woohoo. Going to the next cruise desk, I think that's what it's called on Royal. I'm not sure what it's called on Carnival. Excuse me. It's always a goal for me. I always say that I'm going to do that because I know that you get some perks from booking the next one. But you also have to include that deposit in your spending money or allocation for that particular cruise. Although I do believe that if you go and talk to them, they will give you a certain amount of time after you leave the cruise to book the next cruise and still be eligible for some of those special offers. So it may still be worth going to check out, even if you're unsure if you could put down that new deposit while you're currently on a cruise ship. So I am going to do that. I had been talking about it for a while, saying that I need to go and do that, but yet I somehow missed going to do that. My parents actually swear by that. They do it all the time, and I keep saying, yeah, I need to do that too. Because when they tell me the perks that they are getting, I go, oh yeah, I was gonna do that, wasn't I? So, good tip. If you have a chance, go check out the next cruise desk. If you are planning to take another cruise, see what they have to say. See if it's worth trying to book the next one through them, and get as much onboard credit or whatever other perks they're offering when you book it. Shop on board and wait for the last day's sales. Now, this is kind of opposite of what the other article excuse me, was saying about not shopping on board, but let's see. We're gonna shop, or even if it's window shopping, we're gonna shop. Excuse me. So if you're planning to bring souvenirs home, such as cruise line t-shirts, you'll find a big, huge sale on the last day of the cruise. One thing, excuse me, to keep in mind is that most of the time, this isn't the same merchandise you'll see in the cruise ship stores. Yeah. However, if you love some of the stuff you find on board, not to worry. There are sales throughout the cruise and get some amazing deals. Remember that all jewelry and other high-end items are duty-free, and in some cases, this makes it more affordable than at home. That is actually the opposite of what the other article we went through says. I do look for the onboard sales, especially on Carnival when they do the I think it's like 2 for $25. 2 for $25? That sounds right. Cruise t-shirts now. They will have a sale one day. It's not the last day of the cruise, so you do have to watch for that and go and take advantage of that. Sometimes they have it on the Lido deck by the pools. They kind of do a pop-up. Sometimes they do it in the shops, but you just have to watch for what day it is and what time it is. It's advertised, but you have to be looking for it. The last cruise day sales on other lines like Royal Caribbean, I have done that too, but I I've been burned, I guess you would say. Like I was hoping that some one particular thing was going to go on sale because I thought everything went on sale on the last day. Not everything goes on sale on the last day. And like this, she's saying it may not be the thing that you were wanting. So if you saw it on sale earlier in the week or earlier in your cruise and you wanted it, I say get it then. And then if for some reason it happens to be on sale on the last day, see if they will do a price adjustment. But normally it's completely different stuff that they bring out on the last day. So you've been waiting and waiting to get that shirt that you really like because you thought for sure it was going to go on sale. Don't do that. The cruise shirts have gotten expensive. I get shirts at the port. Royal is 2 for 30 now. Yeah, yeah. This is same. The t-shirts used to be cheaper on Carnival too. So I have been getting coffees. I have been getting coffee for the office. That way everyone gets to share something fancy. On not on the ship. You mean when you go to the different ports and you buy like the bag, or I don't know if they have K cups or whatever for the office. That's very nice, Regina. Yeah, I don't really bring something back anymore. I used to like go crazy. I think everybody did. I think we always used to try to bring something back for everybody, a little something, a keychain, a magnet, something, and then it was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. JT saying, whenever I want to purchase something, I wait until the last minute, but I've noticed whether you wait or not, prices have increased. Absolutely, they have increased. Now, yeah, they definitely have increased. And I'm just saying, if you saw it on Tuesday and you don't get off the ship until Saturday, don't wait till that last day on Friday to buy that one thing that you were really in love with, because it may or may not be on sale. They do have stuff that is like separately packaged, and the crew is not allowed to open or access it until it's time to stock for that last day sale. So they don't really know what's going to be until you get there. So, if it's something that you really have fallen in love with, get it then and see. Regina's saying, yeah, at the port. Yeah, at the port. I have seen the specialty coffee. I think I brought coffee back too from well, Jamaica definitely has coffee, but I want to say it was like Turks and Caicos that they had a really nice coffee. I don't even drink coffee, but I bought it back for some folks who do. So yeah, that's a nice treat for your coffee drinkers in the office. Very nice, very nice. Well, I'm gonna try, I guess, to make this a even 120 on the live this morning. But I really appreciate you guys coming on in. I was saying that I'm gonna do a Monday mood check a Monday night at 7. And for those who have been coming in for that and looking for us to do the review on the Munch Pack, well, finally, my Munch Packs have started showing up again. They have, I don't know what happened. They've been delayed, they've been whatever. I had to call, I had to complain, or to do all this stuff. So I was expecting one. I now have 2, and I believe a third one is en route. So we're gonna have to figure out how I'm distributing those Munch Packs, because like I said, if you've been watching us do those, that could be a lot. That could be a lot for one day. Certainly not trying to go through multiple, but I'm trying to make it interesting and part of my celebrations of 500 subscribers. So hopefully that will be good. And then next Saturday I am going to do. I'm flirting with the idea of memories and mimosas. I'm gonna try and do sort of a brunch time celebration of my milestone here, and see if you guys want to hang out and chit chat and help me reminisce and celebrate my channel here, because I again have spent some time today talking about how excited I am to be at this halfway point with my YouTube journey. I don't really know if you can go my halfway to monetization, full monetization. I don't know, something like that. I'm monetized, but you know what I mean. It's for the 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours. The full is the 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. So I'm still working my way towards that. And then, we'll see what's after that and beyond. We're going to keep going. I do now have the channel memberships, which I have 4 whole members. Very, very exciting and appreciative of that. Absolutely, we love a good party. Okay, JT, if you're not doing anything next Saturday, probably about this time, because this is like brunch time, right? And you happen to have, some ingredients for a mimosa or two, celebrate with me. I will try to set it up so I can drop a link and see who wants to come up. That would be awesome. I'm working on a video kind of things that I have done so far since starting the channel. So that's the kind of memories portion, and then just a good old chit chat. I'll try to make it a little lively with some special things for my friends too. But that's what I'm planning for next Saturday. So if you could be on the lookout for that post, I would appreciate it. Nice hanging out with you today. Thank you, Regina. Thank you so much for hanging out. Is your live redirects permissions on? Keisha, I believe it is turned on, but I do not know how to do it. That was one of those teachings from Goga that I was supposed to go back in and watch, but I haven't had time. Congratulations on your 500 subs. Thanks, JT. I appreciate it. You know what that was like. It was it is so exciting. It was so exciting to reach that point. And well, you have been doing this way longer because you've been all a part of Edna's world. and doing Wind Down Wednesday and all what do you call your other W missions? I think you guys call them when you go out and about and record and do it for the vlog. So I think it was a natural transition for you, and I'm so excited for you and how well you're doing with your channel. But I really was starting from scratch, and I always like to shout out Keisha H from being there from the beginning. She must have been like, "Aw, look at this. She needs a friend." As I was online talking to myself and my auntie. Keisha joined right in and has been there helping me have somebody to talk to as I was doing this YouTube thing. Celebrating the official start of your YTPP journey. So exciting. Yes, I think it's so exciting. And I'm excited that you guys think so too and are wanting to participate. So be on the lookout for that. I think I can see it, but it's so tiny on this screen. If you guys haven't done the vertical, I don't know, I'm doing all these weird movements like you're supposed to know what I'm talking about. I don't think I can make this any bigger, but if you have done the vertical live, the writing of the chats is very small, or so it's hard to see the emojis for sure. I think JT's doing this. Yes, it's definitely a part-time job, but satisfying at the same time. Yeah, it definitely is work, but I'm having fun with it, and I think that's the key. I think if you it would be very easy to get stressed out in trying to do so much, and getting it all done and getting it all out. But I want it to continue to be fun for myself and having fun with my YouTube family. So I don't want to overdo it. You know what I mean? And take those breaks when you feel like you need a break. But doesn't mean I'm not dedicated to going as far as I can, on my YouTube journey. I am. No, I was like, man, she is so brave. Thanks, Keisha. Even the day I had the fire extinguisher out, that's what you were thinking. I really need to go back and watch that Monday mood check. I don't even know what the date is. I'm gonna have to see what that one was. That was one of the first ones, and I thought, it's gonna be so. It will help me so much to be able to talk if I have something to do, and so when I do the Monday mood checks, and sometimes I cook. That was the catalyst for that. I wanted to have something to do and thought that would give me something to talk about, even if there was nobody on the screen interacting with me. And so, keep it with my cruising theme. I wanted to make something that I've had on a cruise ship or loved about having on a cruise ship. And it was like, Cherry Jubilee, I'll make that. Never made it before. Can't be that hard. Oh yeah, wait, there's that flaming component. Well, that could be exciting. I could also maybe burn the house down, is what I was thinking. And so I was going about it, making my Cherry Jubilee, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have this fire extinguisher handy, just in case this goes a little left. And so, yeah, I was showing everybody how not to worry. Everybody. I think there was, I don't know, I really do have to go back and watch. I think it was like me, Keisha H, maybe Sea Lake Journeys was there for that. I think so. It was a small group. Sorry about that. So, yeah. um, You'll be at 1K before you know it. Thanks, JT. I appreciate that. Vertical is weird. Getting used to it now. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I really kind of hopped on last minute, indecisive about whether or not I was going to come on this morning. I do prefer the vertical, and for me, I haven't yet seen the big difference in the views, but I think it's more of the time of day. I am not brave enough to do this during your time slot on Tuesdays at 7, Miss JT, because they are out. Like you said, it's like they clock in at about 7 o'clock, and they get a little rowdy. The trolls are rude when you go vertical. Yes. Okay, headed to the gym. See you around. See you around. Thanks so much again, Keisha, and everybody came in, JT, Regina, Scott, I don't know if you're back in, everybody who's heading out on their cruises, Lori, Barbara, and Scott Smith, and Sea Lake Journeys, and everybody. So thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy your Mother's Day celebrations if you are celebrating. And I hope you have a great weekend. I will see you guys on Monday at 7. Thanks so much.